Hello Prepper Nation, Perrin Lovett here for FPTV and Prepper News Weekly for this Friday, November the 10th, 2017. It's hard to believe, but it is already getting to be the middle of November. Anyway, busy news week. I've had a lot of links up on the news site. Check those out. There's going to be some more coming in shortly. I'm just going to quickly take the week in kind of reverse order. Amidst all the various allegations coming out about Harvey Weinstein and pretty much everybody else, yesterday news hit, I think in the Washington Post, about Judge Roy Moore of Alabama and his some salacious allegations about him stemming from I think the late 1970s. We'll just have to see where this one goes. I don't think it's really going to slow him down, and I don't really believe these. One, there's the incredible time gap between when the alleged events took place and the revelation yesterday. 35, 40 years, whatever. There's seems to be a political motivation, and also it just doesn't. What they're alleging just does not fit with his character. In fact, the allegations themselves are rather contradictory and would paint a picture of a man who wouldn't do what they're saying he did. But we'll find out eventually. He is denying all of the allegations, and he is staying in the Senate race, which I predict he will win. People in Alabama, the Southern Communism Poverty Center aside, the people of Alabama seem to like Roy Moore. In politics, there was a proto-midterm election this week, and the Republican Party took a hammering, particularly in Virginia and New Jersey. Pat Buchanan had an op-ed piece out today. I may link to that or may put that up on the news site. He explains a couple things. One, this is a pattern. If we treat this as a typical midterm election, it's kind of to be expected that the party in power tends to do poorly in midterms historically. But he also points to something that I've been talking about, and that being that there are now at least two distinct Americas within our own borders, and it's a gap that's widening. I'll get that out. I think you know what I'm talking about. Elsewhere in the news, I believe Donald Trump is still in Asia. He played golf with the Prime Minister of Japan the other day, and the Prime Minister did some acrobatics, tumbled in the bunker. There's a video of that out there. I'm probably not going to link to that one. That's not that newsworthy, but it is interesting, and at least Trump, unlike the first Bush, did not throw up on the man at a dinner. And over there, Trump is his main focus is it could be North Korea, but it's probably China and the trade imbalance. And he's come right out and said this isn't China's fault. This is the fault of the past few administrations, and he's going to work with China to clean it up. Again, most of these are wait-and-see stories. It's a wait-and-see week, except for the story that kicked off the week. I did a separate video, a pretty long video, about the Sutherland Springs, Texas Baptist Church shooting. I'm not going to fully rehash that. Utterly insane, likely a very evil man, beat his wife, beat his child, beat his dog, attacked his superior officers, just a worthless degenerate, killed 26 people in a church, and was only stopped from killing more by yet another good guy with a gun. And I put up an article about this hero and the hero who assisted him in chasing down the gunman. So two Texas heroes. Let that be a lesson to you about gun control. The only gun control we need is better control over our guns. And this has generated a lot of... and I thought jake breaking was illegal, but maybe not in this state. Anyway, in some places it's illegal to carry a gun into a church, even for purely defensive purposes. And the time has come to evaluate whether those laws are worth obeying, because there's a slight chance that if you go unarmed into a church, you'll have no chance of defending yourself when a madman walks in and starts shooting. It could be a church, grocery store, movie theater, anywhere. But the good news is the gun control angle doesn't seem to be sticking, and instead you have more people talking about arming themselves in church. Churches are actually starting to talk about this, and we actually may see a spreading of the Second Amendment. So anyway, I'll wrap up with that. I'm going to have some more links out shortly. Tune in. It's been a cold end of the week. They say that this is the first brush of these trucks. I might have to test out a javelin out here one day. That'd be a cool thing to see. Anyway, winter is here, or is coming. Might be a cold one. We've certainly had some cold weather all over the eastern part of the country at the end of this week. Hope you enjoy your weekend. I think the sun is coming out in certain places today, warming up a little bit. And we will be back on Monday, hopefully with no tragedies to talk about. But regardless, we will be here. See you then.